Mike, John and I represent, I think, probably the past of the party already, but the future of the party is right here with Peter Tecklenburg.
Thank you, Andy. Let's put this up. I made the first sin of a Charlestonian and didn't bring my sunglasses today. It's good to be here, and I'd like to thank Andy for the welcome. And I'd like to thank you all. It's good to be in such company with such great Democrats. Oh, how much change 1 year can make. This time last year, many of you were here putting in the final push for what would be a historic campaign. The odds were not as sympathetic as you might think. My campaign was the first Democratic countywide seat in 20 years, and it was not a foregone conclusion. The GOP had no interest in giving up the seat. My opponent, a popular town council member with strong Republican credentials and tens of thousands of dollars in contributions from county contractors and years of special interest favors to be repaid. The race had statewide implications. Nikki Haley came down a few weeks before the election to campaign for my opponent. But in case you can't figure out what happened 1 week ago today, a year ago, not only did we win, we made a statement. Hard work, honesty, and a better plan for Charleston County won. In victory, your hard work made me the highest vote-getting Democrat in Charleston County history. More than Barack Obama, more than Prince Collins or Bill Clinton ever did. The simple truth is Democrats can win. We can win votes from independents. We can win votes from Republicans. The message matters. Now we take that message and we need to spread it across the state. For 20 years, Republicans have controlled Columbia, and what do we have to show for it? I can tell you about where we rank in health care. I can tell you our education, domestic policy, domestic violence, poverty, or unemployment. But statistics don't matter. What matters are priorities, and the Republicans and the governor have different priorities. This year marks the 75th anniversary of Winston Churchill's most important pre-war book, While England Slept. Sir Winston opened his book with a haunted entry that served as a line in the sand for the British people. And I quote, if moral catastrophe should overtake the British nation and the British Empire, historians 1,000 years hence will still be baffled by the mystery of our affairs. They will never understand how it was that a victorious nation with everything in hand suffered themselves to be brought low, to be cast away all they had gained by measureless sacrifice and absolute victory. Gone with the wind, now the victors are the vanquished, and those who threw down their arms in the field are sued for armistice are striding towards world mastery. We should lay aside every hindrance and endeavor by uniting the whole force and spirit of the people to rise again as a strong, great British nation standing up before all the world. For such a nation, rising in its Asian vigor, can even in this hour save civilization. South Carolina has slept for the last 20 years, and we too must regain that vigor, unite and fight for what is right and what is left of this great state. Once proud, this state is faced in a position where hundreds of years from now, historians will ask how people such as ourselves could let things happen like this to our state. How 50 years of progress could be reversed in 3 gubernatorial elections. Now is this time to start getting ready. 2014 has to be the year we get back to business. Don't tell me that we can't make a difference. If we had worked as hard in 2010 as we did as we will in 2014, would have had a governor who would have ensured Medicaid expansion, would have had a governor who would have blocked the bogus Jim Crow voter bills and protected our identities and held our state out as a leader as opposed to a punch-on. Let's get to work. Let's make South Carolina wake up. Thanks, everyone.